Hello again, Empire Builders, and welcome back. So, you thought we were done? Cute. Because just when you believed you'd seen every possible disaster a player can commit, here comes part 2. Yes, more questionable strategies, more facepalm-worthy decisions, and more proof that some players are out here speedrunning mediocrity. If you recognize yourself in any of these, don't panic. We all make mistakes. But if you recognize yourself in all of them, well, maybe uninstall before your guild does it for you. Quick note before we dive in. Everything you're about to hear is served with extra sarcasm. This isn't an attack on you, your city, or your questionable Colosseum build. It's just comedy. We've all made these mistakes. Some of us are probably still making them right now, me included. So laugh, nod, maybe cringe a little. And remember, this is Forge of Empires, not group therapy. Mistake 21. Speed running through ages like it's Mario Kart. Congrats, you just rushed from Iron Age to Colonial like it was a drag race. Now your tech tree is shiny, but your economy is still begging for Bronze Age breadcrumbs. Skipping through eras without milking them for GBs, goods, and expansions is like fast-forwarding through a TV series, then wondering why the finale makes no sense. What you really unlocked isn't progress. It's bankruptcy with extra steps. Forge isn't about being the first to modern era. It's about not looking like a tourist once you get there. Mistake 22. Unlocking techs you can't afford. You proudly dumped 500 FP into a tech that gives you access to a building that costs goods you don't have. Bravo! You just unlocked the blueprint for frustration. It's the faux-y equivalent of buying gym equipment when you can't even lift the box. What to do? Time your research with your city's economy. Don't flex with empty unlocks, unless you enjoy collecting useless icons in your tech tree. Mistake 23. Population hoarding. I need more people. So you built an entire suburb of huts, cottages, and apartments. Now your city looks like overpopulated chaos. But hey, at least you have 20,000 citizens doing absolutely nothing. More people without productivity is like hosting a party with no food. Sure, everyone showed up, but nobody's happy. What to do? Use efficient population buildings, event upgrades, and balance. You're running an empire, not a housing crisis simulator. Mistake 24. Production buffet. You've got 5-minute blacksmiths, 1-hour stonecutters, 8-hour breweries, and 24-hour farms, all running at the same time. Collecting your city feels like babysitting a group of toddlers on different nap schedules. Forge isn't supposed to be a chaos simulator. Pick a timer that matches your day. Otherwise, your city is basically a time management horror story. Mistake 25. Deleting old goods too early. You got excited about advancing and demolished all your old goods buildings, then GE asks for Iron Age stone, and suddenly you're begging in trade chat like a street performer with a tin cup. Deleting too soon is like throwing away your winter coat in July. Guess what? Winter's still coming. What to do? Keep some old age goods in stock. Negotiations don't care that you're in oceanic future. Sometimes they just want Bronze Age pottery. Mistake 26. Observatory misuse. Yes, the observatory is decent if you're in a guild that actually does GE. If not, you just built a very expensive decoration. It's like buying a fire extinguisher for a houseboat. Technically useful, but not where you live. What to do? Build it if your guild coordinates, otherwise skip it until you're somewhere it matters. Mistake 27. City Guard of Shame. 8 spearmen. That's your defense. Your neighbors don't even get mad when they plunder you. They send thank you notes. Calling that an army is like calling a rubber duck a battleship. What to do? Put in some real troops, or at least don't act shocked when you're farmed daily. Mistake 28. Negotiation phobia. I only fight, yeah? Then GE Level 4 serves you a 4-wave army, and suddenly your barracks are busier than a drive-thru at lunch hour. Negotiations aren't weakness, they're survival. Refusing to use them is like refusing to use a parachute because I'm a pure pilot. What to do? Learn the minigame, stock goods, and save your army for battles that matter. Mistake 29. Diamond dumpster fire. You spent diamonds to finish a 5-minute blacksmith job. Congratulations, you just burned premium currency to skip one bathroom break. Diamonds are for expansions, event kits, and critical boosts, not for proving you're allergic to patience. Mistake 30. Friend list graveyard. Your tavern is emptier than a salad bar at a pizza party. Why? Because half your friends haven't logged in since the last ice age. You're not running a friend list, you're running a memorial service. What to do? Kick the fossils. Add active people who actually sit in your tavern and click your chair. Otherwise, enjoy your cozy ghost club. Mistake 31. Event building clutter. Every event you drop the base building in your city immediately. No kits, no upgrades, just a field of half-baked junk producing next to nothing. Your city doesn't look like an empire, it looks like the clearance aisle of Home Depot. What to do? Store incomplete stuff. Place only when you can actually finish it. Otherwise, you are curating a museum of wasted potential. Mistake 32. Tavern amnesia. Marching into GE or GBG without activating your plus 30% attack boost is like showing up to a sword fight without a sword. You didn't lose because the game is unfair. You lost because you walked in unarmed, proudly waving your fists. Mistake 33. The GBG Ghost member. You log into GBG, look at the map and do nothing. Not a single hit. Not even one negotiation. Your guild's fighting tooth and nail at attrition 60 and you're just polishing your Colosseum like it's gonna help. Congrats, you're not a guildmate, you're dead weight. What to do? Don't need to be a hero, even 10-20 hits count. Anything is better than being the decorative vase of your guild. Mistake 34. Incidents ignored. You walk through your city like it's a museum, stepping over glowing incidents as if they're just shiny floor tiles. Supplies, coins, forge points, goods, sometimes even diamonds, all waiting for a lazy click, and you just scroll away. One incident might look like pocket change, but over weeks it piles up into serious resources. That's extra FP to invest, extra goods for GBG or negotiations, and yes, sometimes even those rare diamonds everyone keeps begging for. That's like refusing free pizza because you weren't in the mood. Mistake 35. Random building scatter. Your city layout looks like Tetris played by a drunk raccoon. Gaps everywhere, roads that end in dead ends, and buildings thrown around like dice. Efficiency? 0. Aesthetics? Negative. Every unused tile is wasted potential. That's production, population, or bonuses you've thrown out the window. Roads to nowhere don't make your city creative. They make it look like the urban planning department quit halfway through. You're not building Rome, you're building a junkyard. Mistake 36. Quest blindness. You happily collect all your productions, feeling productive. Then the quest pops up. Collect productions. This mistake isn't about bad luck, it's about tunnel vision. You're so eager to click that you sabotage yourself. Again, what to do? Simple. Read ahead. Align tasks with what you're already producing. Efficiency isn't rocket science. It's literally waiting a minute before you go on a clicking spree. Mistake 37. Guild loyalty to the dead. My guild is family. Yeah, family that hasn't logged in since 2021. You're not loyal. You're stuck. Staying in a dead guild isn't noble. It's digital Stockholm syndrome. No GE pushes, no GBG action, no trades, just you and 3 ghosts keeping the lights on. Meanwhile, active guilds are out there showering members with bonuses and daily rewards. At this point, you'd get better support from the NPC trader. Mistake 38, unit roulette. I just send whatever units I have. Great, you just marched archers into cavalry and lobbed artillery at fast units. Spoiler, they didn't come back. That's not bad luck. That's you serving your army up like an all-you-can-eat buffet. Your enemies aren't winning. You're handing them a free feast. This game has clear counters. It's not rocket science. It's rock, paper, scissors with spears and cannons. What to do? Learn the basics. Who beats who, when to mix, when to stack. Because marching blind isn't fun, it's just recycling troops faster than your barracks can train them. Mistake 39. Daily challenge procrastinator. Oh, I'll do it later. Famous last words. You log off, forget, and now you've skipped not one, but 10 daily challenges. Meanwhile, your neighbor turned those 10 into a jackpot of 100 plus FP blueprints and a shiny kit. Skipping once is laziness. Skipping constantly is a lifestyle. You're not just falling behind, you're making mediocrity your brand. What to do? Stop treating daily challenges like homework. They're free loot boxes, not algebra. Mistake 40. Symmetry over sanity. You demolished a building giving 100 FP day just because it didn't line up with your precious fountain row. Congrats! Your city looks gorgeous and produces less than a starter farm. This isn't The Sims, it's Forge of Empires. Style points don't win GE, and nobody ever unlocked an expansion because their roads looked aesthetic. By chasing symmetry over output, you're not an empire builder. You're basically auditioning as a medieval interior designer. At this rate, your guild will start calling you the Royal Landscaper. Mistake 41, Frauenkirche fiasco. Ah yes, the Frauenkirche of Dresden. Massive footprint, majestic looks, and rewards that feel like pocket change. Coins and supplies, the stuff you were already drowning in. Congratulations, you just sacrificed half an expansion to build the world's most expensive piggy bank. It's the kind of great building that makes even the Tower of Babel look useful. It's like buying a school bus just to sit alone in it. Mistake 42, leaving special buildings at level 1. You won a shiny new event building, dropped it in your city immediately, and then did nothing. No upgrades, no kits, no progress, just a sad little hut pretending to be special. For months it sits there, producing the equivalent of a lemonade stand, while everyone else's buildings spit out forge points, goods, and fragments. What to do? Don't place it until you know you can finish it. A level 1 special building isn't progress. It's a monument to procrastination. Mistake 43. Hoarding blueprints forever. You've got 400 blueprints in your inventory, but refuse to trade or use them. You're not curating treasures, you're hoarding digital dust bunnies. What to do? Refine, trade, or build. Stop pretending your BP pile is an art collection. Mistake 44. Lone wolf syndrome. You brag that you're independent. Translation. You're playing a multiplayer game like it's Minesweeper. No guild, no swaps, no trades, no teamwork. Sure, you're free. Free from FP swaps, free from guild boosts, free from progress. What to do? Join a guild. Make friends. Forge isn't designed for hermits, it's designed for empire build-it. And there you have it. More glorious mistakes from the wonderful world of Forge of Empires. If you recognized yourself in one or two, relax. You're normal. If you recognized yourself in 10 or more, congrats. You're officially a walking tutorial on what not to do. Remember, Forge is about building smart, not just building pretty. So learn, adapt, and maybe, just maybe, delete that Colosseum before it deletes your city. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Which of these mistakes hit a little too close to home this time?